Thanks for joining. I apologize for being a couple minutes late on here. Had to get everything set up and ready to go for today's Grow Your Glutes workout. So we're going to be training our legs, our glutes. So get excited. We're going to be doing a warm-up, workout, and cool down. And then if I have time at the end, we'll do an unboxing of my new kettlebell. Okay, so make sure that you don't leave during the cool down, because I know some people like to skip their cool down. Don't skip the cool down, because at the end, we're going to do a little unboxing. I haven't obviously seen my new kettlebell yet because it's in the box, and I thought it would be fun to unbox during the live today. So we better get into our workout so we don't run out of time to do that, because you're going to want to see this kettlebell. Let me know if you're here, if you're joining for today's workout. Hopefully those of you who requested the glute workout are here today. So I did mention what you're going to need for this workout. So what you're going to need for the workout is, all these things are actually optional, but I would highly recommend them. So you're going to need some kind of weight, whether that's a kettlebell or a dumbbell. You're going to need a mini band if possible. Again, if you don't have this band, it's not that big of a deal. You can skip it. I'll tell you how to modify it. And then a box that you can do step-ups on. But again, not essential. If you don't have a box, I'll give you a different exercise that you can do instead of the step-up. Hey, Kelly. Yes, you definitely are going to want to see this on unboxing. Okay, so we're going to get started with our warm-up without further ado. So we're going to start off from the neck. What I'd like you to do is just go ahead and gently tuck your chin to your chest and then look up nice and slow. We'll do that about 5 times. Yes, this is a glute workout, but we're going to do a little bit of a full body warm up to get ourselves ready and to check in with your body. This is a great time to check in with your body and see how things are feeling today, which may also help you make better decisions in terms of what weights to use and how many reps to do. Okay, so you're going to turn, look over one shoulder, and then turn, look over the other. We're going to do that 5 times. So during today's workout, I'm going to be doing a number of reps. You can either do the exact same reps as me, or what I recommend is listening to your body. Let's glide the chin forward, glide it back. So that means if the number of reps that I'm doing feel like a little bit too much for you, you can do less. You're welcome to do more if you want, but I'm going to kind of give a range, okay? And then I want you to listen to your body, and if it's a little bit too much, scale it back, okay? Because it's important to listen to what your body is saying during your workout. Okay, next we're going to do a standing cat-cow. So what I'd like you to do is just arch your back, bring your head back, then you're going to round your back, tuck your chin. We're going to do that 5 times. Say hello to your spine. 2 more. Last one. Okay, go ahead and straighten back up. We're going to do some pelvic tilts next. So I want you to take about a neutral square stance. Neutral square means feet about hip width apart. Okay, you're going to take a slight bend in your knees. You can take your hands to your hips. It may help to have your hands on your pelvis. You're going to lift up the back of your pelvis using those lower back muscles, then gently tuck under. Use your lower abdomen, not your glutes. Okay, so make sure that your glutes are relaxed. It can help to place your hands on your glutes and check. We're just going to do 10 gentle reps here. 5. Slow and controlled. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. Then take those hands, keep them on your hips really. We're going to do some hip circles. Okay, so you're just going to circle around. We're going to do 5 reps each direction. 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and reverse it for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you have a band, get your band, put it around your ankles. Okay, if you don't have a band, you can just do this without the band. Okay, so what we're going to do, you're going to place a little bend in your knees and you're really going to push your booty back. Okay, so from here, you're going to step out and step in without losing the tension on the band. So don't step all the way in so that you lose the tension. Just a little step in, step out, step in. Okay, if you're really pushing your booty back, and you can just follow me and go back and forth. If you're really pushing your butt back, you should feel your glutes fire up. Okay, so great activation drill. Even if you don't have the band, stepping slowly side to side, you are going to feel some glute activation. It's not going to be as intense as if you had the band, but that's okay. Couple more. Okay, now what we're going to do, you're just going to stand up straight. Same thing with straight legs. Step out, little step in. Step out, little step in. Okay, really going to activate the side of the hips and the glutes. And if you don't have a mini band, well, now you know the exercise. And if you do get one, get ready for glutes on fire. And back. Keeping that tension. Good. We'll go ahead, take the band off. We're going to do a hinge. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and just, again, neutral square, feet about hip width apart. You're just going to hinge forward, start to warm up the back of your legs. As you stand up, I want you to contract your glutes, but also contract your quads. 3, inhale down, exhale up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Good. Now we're going to practice a kickstand hinge because we're going to be doing kickstand deadlifts in class today. So from that neutral square position, I want you to step about 1 foot length back, but you're going to keep about 80% of your weight on the front foot, 20% on the back, and then you're just going to hinge forward. We'll just do 5 reps each side. Okay, just so you get the feel for it. You should feel more work on that front leg. Again, squeezing the glute and the quad at the top. Switch sides. Other foot goes back. Again, about 80% of the weight on the front leg, 20% on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. We're going to come into a split squat stance. So a nice long stance. Okay, we're going to come down to the depth that's pain-free for you. Okay, if your knee comes all the way to the floor, that's great. If you only go about halfway down, that's great. Work with your body, not against it. Don't force it. Switch sides. We'll do 5 reps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Almost done with our warm-up. What we're going to do now is we're going to do a curtsy squat or curtsy lunge. Okay, this is one of the exercises, again, we're going to be doing in the class and loading in the class, so we want to warm it up without weight in our warm-up. So for the curtsy, you're going to step behind and down, and then bring it back to center. Okay? Step behind. If you're feeling anything in your knee, then step further back and not as much over, okay? But if it feels good for you, going over is going to really help target that glute, okay? 1 more. Good. Other side. Step back and across. 2, 3, you're probably feeling your booty already. 4, you're welcome. and 5. Last one, taking it down to the ankles. If you need something to hold on to for stability, feel free to grab onto something. Otherwise, work your balance. Ankle circles, nice, slow and controlled. Good. We're going to do about 5 reps each direction. That's 5. Go ahead and reverse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Circles here. Try to go slow and make as big of a circle as you can. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. That's going to finish up our warm-up, and we're going to work into our workout. Thank you guys for joining, those of you who are commenting here. Thanks for being here. If you missed the warm-up, you can still jump into the workout. Just make sure you either start light or start body weight, and then you can start using your weights as you go along. Okay, so for our workout, our first set, we are going to superset our kickstand deadlift with our curtsy squat. It's going to be 8 reps per side on each one. We're going to do it 3 times through. You don't need a very heavy weight for this, okay, especially if you haven't done these exercises much. You can use one single weight, or if you have multiple weights available, I will probably be using a different weight for different exercises, just depending on my strength level, but you are welcome to use the same weight throughout. Okay, so we're going to start with that kickstand deadlift. So for this first set, you just don't need anything other than your weight, okay? So you don't need the box or anything. So we're going to start with that kickstand deadlift. So remember, similar to the warm-up, okay, you can be about hip width apart and then take a step back. Sometimes I like to be just a little bit narrower than that. It's up to you, okay? So we're going to go ahead and do 8 reps here. I'm aiming for my kettlebell to come in front of my foot. That's going to make it a little more challenging. If you want to make it easier, then you just aim for it to come to the side of your foot. Your choice. Ready, set, here we go. Remember, 80% of that weight is on the front leg. Squeezing your booty at the top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switching sides. Here we go. 1, 2. Inhaling down, exhaling up. 3. Pressing firmly into the floor with that front foot. 5. Remember to squeeze your quad at the top as well. 6, 7, 8. Nice work. Set that bell down. We're going to move into our curtsy squat next. Okay. Sorry guys, I gotta block the trolls here. Okay, so we're gonna go into that curtsy squat next. You're going to hold your kettlebell either in the goblet position. It's gonna be a little bit more challenging on the arms, or you can hold it in the rack position, okay? And if you're holding a dumbbell, you can just hold it at your chest. Ready, set, go. Just like we did in the warm-up. Back and over. 1, 2, 3. You can also do this holding on to something if you need a little support for your balance. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You guys said you wanted a booty workout, right? You're gonna be feeling your booty after this first set. Ready? Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Set that bell down, take a little breather. That already got my heart rate up a little bit. How about you guys? That's okay, Cheryl. You can jump in. You can feel free to do body weight for the first couple sets. Alex, this workout is specifically for your booty and your legs. Okay, so we're going to move back into our kickstand deadlift. If you're just joining us, feel free to grab a light weight and just go real light this first set. Okay, so we're doing a kickstand deadlift. Stepping back, most of your weight on that front leg. Okay, I'll show this one from the side this round. You can either bring the bell to the side of your foot, easier, or to the front of your foot, harder. Ready? Here we go. We got 8 reps. If you can tap the floor, awesome. If you can't quite go that low, that's okay. Just go to the range that you're able to do safely and without pain and discomfort. 5, 6, 7, 8, switching sides. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent job. We're going to move into that curtsy lunge next. Remember, you can hold it rack or goblet position. Your choice. 8 reps here. Stepping behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side, and we'll take a little breather. Ready, set, and go. 1, abs engaged. 2, driving off that planted foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Set your weight down, take a little breather, and then we have 1 set to go. Scott's doing his pull-ups right now. Alex asked how long you've been doing this workout. I mean, I've been doing kettlebells for a long time, for over a decade. But this workout specifically, I came up with a version of this workout, I think a week or two ago. So I haven't done it all that many times. Daniel said you lost 2 pounds on your cut this past week. Nice. Okay. Block the trolls, and it's a superset of exercising and blocking the trolls. All right, let's go back to our kickstand deadlift one last time here. Okay, last time through. Get ready, get set, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switching sides. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, curtsy lunge. Last time. Enjoy the burn. One last time. Ready, set, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, other side, last time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and take a breather. Let me know, are you feeling your glutes yet? Yeah, exactly, guys. Exercise a little, block a few trolls. That's right. All right, we're moving on to our next set of exercises. Let me know if you're doing the workout. Are you still alive out there? Maybe give me a thumbs up or give me a little peach emoji if you're feeling your booty. And then we'll move into our second set of exercise. By the way, we have another superset that's decently challenging, and then we have the last superset that's kind of a little bit of floor work, not too bad, and then we got our cool down. So just to give you a heads up as far as what we have to go. Cheryl said you can't get your leg that far back for the curtsy lunge. So for the curtsy lunge, if you're not able to cross over as far, just go slightly over and back. Okay, you could go slightly over and back and then just go to the depth that works for you. So you could go there. Okay, that would be a modified version for you. Okay, so we're gonna go into set number 2. Hopefully it doesn't get too dark in here. I didn't bring my light in, so it's getting dark earlier. Okay, so next set, we're gonna do split squats and step ups, okay? And if you don't have a box, you could do reverse lunges instead of step ups. So, step ups. Technically, it's actually Bulgarian split squats. And if you don't have something to put your foot on, so a Bulgarian split squat is like you put your back foot up and then you squat down, okay? If you don't have a setup for that, you don't have a box, you can just do a split squat, okay? Which would just be here. And you can do that body weight, or you can do it holding one weight or two weights. It's up to you. I would recommend starting with body weight or a light weight if you're not sure. Or you can join me for a Bulgarian split squat, which is harder, quite brutal. And then we'll do step ups onto your box, or you can alternately just do a reverse lunge instead of a step up if you don't have a box, okay? You're welcome, Cheryl. Let me know if you have other questions. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead for our split squat. 5 to 8 reps, okay, because this is a tough exercise, especially if you're doing Bulgarian. Feel free to just do 5. I'm gonna do 8 reps, so it's up to you what you wanna do. Hopefully I won't regret this. And then we'll go into our step ups, okay? So 5 to 8 reps per side. Here we go. 1, and going to the depth that works for you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This roller is not the best setup, but hey, when you work out from home, you make it work, okay? It doesn't need to be perfect. Here we go, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. Gotta love Bulgarian split squats. Those are tough. Okay, so we're gonna do step ups next. You can use one kettlebell or two, or one dumbbell or two. You can just, if you have only one, just hold it at one side and then switch it, okay? So for the step up, we've got 10 each side. What I'm gonna do, feel free to follow along. Step up, put the other leg up, step down with the leg that stepped up, okay? We got 10 here. 2, 3. Take your time pushing up and make sure you're feeling it in your glute. 4. Go slower if you need to. 5. Push into that heel. 6. Press into that heel. 7. Press up. 8. Better to go too slow than too fast. You're going to work the glutes better that way. 10. I forgot to tell you this would also work your cardio. Okay, other leg's going to step up. Again, stepping up and making sure the glute is working there. 2. If you're not sure, go slower. 3. 4. Remembering you can do reverse lunges instead of this if you don't have a box. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Whew. Take a little breather. How are we doing out there? Make sure there's no questions here. Nope, just trolls. No, if you ask me to do a backflip, no, I'm not a clown. I don't do whatever people ask. Well, I do, if you ask for a specific topic on live, I will do that. Let me see if I can turn a light on here. Give myself a little bit more illumination. And then we'll get into that second set. So get yourself ready for your reverse lunges or Bulgarian split squats, whichever one it's going to be. Oh man, we have an epic sunset happening outside. Oh, amazing. I don't know if you guys do too. You might not be on the West Coast. Okay, we're going to do a second set of those split squats. Okay, so get yourself set. And here we go. Or just your regular split squat. Back foot on the ground. 1, 2. Remember, you don't have to do 8. If 5 is enough for you, feel free to do 5. 4, 5. I may just end up doing 5 on my last set. 6, 7, 8. Okay, switching sides. Hope you guys are having fun out there. Hope your booties are feeling it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job. Step ups or reverse lunges. 1 kettlebell or 2. Here we go. Remember to step up slow and steady. Make sure that glute is working. 2, 3, go into 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Push and slowly back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. And take a little breather. Okay, if you're doing this workout with me right now, let me know if you want to do one more set. I'm like, here's me trying to get out of doing the third set of that. Do you want to do one more set of that? You want to move on to the next one? Let's hear it. One more set is a thumbs up. We're done with it. Let's move on. Thumbs down. Let me know if you're doing this workout right now. One more set or no? Yes, Brad, we do switch up the legs. That's right. Doodle man, I bet that's how the Bulgarians used to interrogate their criminals instead of waterboarding. Probably just like Bulgarian squat until you drop. That would be horrible. Okay, anybody who's doing the workout with me? Is there anybody out there? I hope I'm not doing this workout by myself. Thumbs up if you want to do another set of Bulgarians and step-ups. Thumbs down if you want to move on to the next set. Hi, Cheryl. The height of the box, it doesn't need to be super tall, especially just to start. You could absolutely use like a step. You could do like one step of the stairs. You could start with that, or you could do a reverse lunge instead of doing a step up. Okay, no one's voting, so we're just moving on to, we're doing another set. Okay, Angelica wants to do another set. That's right. All right, let's do that last set. Last set, Bulgarians or split squats. Let's go. Thank you, Angelica. She motivated me to do this last set. All right, ready? Get set and go. 1. Not getting my thing in the right place. Okay, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch sides. Other leg. Last time. If you're doing it with me, you got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. Glad to be done with those. If you don't know Bulgarian split squats yet, well, they are very difficult. You may or may not like them. Hey, YouTube Punk, thanks for joining. Yeah, Cheryl, absolutely. You can do this workout later on too. Just watch it to see, and then try it at your own pace. Generally, at your own pace It's better anyway. I prefer to work out at my own pace than doing the exact same pace as someone else. So you can always do that. All right, last set of step ups. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. The good news is the last set, I think it's going to feel easy compared to this one, compared to the first two. It's going to be just like a nice cool down set. It's not going to be this difficult. 3, we're not even going to need a weight for it. 4, just your band if you have it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew, okay. You can put your weights away. If you have a box, you can actually put your box away. I'm again going to see if I can turn on the other light. Oh, come on, there we go. See if that helps us at all. All right. Holy moly, yeah, that's right. Doodleman, you said, is using the kettlebell with that kind of form also train your obliques? Holding kettlebells trains your obliques. You mean the step up? Yeah, and holding a kettlebell on the rack, it trains your obliques and your core because you're holding it offset. All right, you guys, we're gonna come down to the floor, okay, if you're joining me for this part of the workout. The Bulgarian one, yeah, if you hold it in rack, it definitely does work your obliques and your core. Any exercise that you hold in rack. Okay, so we're gonna do a hip bridge exercise here. So you're gonna take the band around, just around the top of your knees, okay? And we're gonna do a hip bridge. So what you're gonna do is as you come up, you're gonna push outward into the band, okay? That's gonna engage your booty, and then you're slowly gonna lower it down without, you're gonna release the tension a little bit, but not all the way. Okay, we're gonna do that 10 times, pulling your belly button in so you're engaging your abs, gently tucking your pelvis under a little bit, and as you go up, I want you to exhale, inhale as you come back down. 6, 7, 8. Forgot to say, if you don't have a band, you can just do the hip bridge. Okay, you can also push your knees outward a little bit. It's not going to have quite the same effect, but similar. Okay, that's exercise number 1. Pretty easy, right? Not too bad. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to do a fun little exercise, also known as like peeing on a fire hydrant, like what dogs do, okay? So this is option number 1. Option number 1 is you're just gonna go up and down, okay? If you wanna make it harder, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go up, you're gonna kick your leg out, and then you're gonna come back down, okay? So we're just gonna do it 5 times each side. You choose whichever version you wanna do. Maybe start with the easy one. You can always go up on the next set and try the harder version, okay? We'll start off just easy. Lift up, slowly lower down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now same thing, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not too bad, right? Not like the Bulgarian split squats, that's for sure. Okay, back to our band. We're gonna do this one 3 times. Then we're gonna do that cool down, and then hopefully we have time for the unboxing. So don't go away, stick around. Okay, we're gonna come up and push outward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice work. Take that band off. Okay, we're gonna come back to our little fire hydrant drill. But if you're feeling up for it, try the harder version with me, okay? So what we're gonna do, lift up, kick out, hold it for a second, bring it in, come down. You're definitely gonna feel your booty working here. 2, 3, if you can't straighten your leg all the way, that's okay. 4, and 5, good. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side, okay? Lift up, kick out. Try to pause for a second if you can. I know it makes it burn more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew, okay, that might be harder than the split squats. I don't know. You let me know. Cheryl, you said you get a cramp in your hips, so you have to straighten the leg. Yeah, that's understandable. A 9-inch ball for, what is the ball for, Cheryl? Okay. One more time through here. Hip bridge with your band. Let's do it. 10 reps. Remember, you're slowly releasing it as you go down. Don't just release it quick, or you're losing out on some of that glute engagement as you lower. All right, band off. We're done with that band. Okay, one more time on our drill here. Okay, so lifting up, kick, and in 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Other side. Up and out. Almost done here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. Whew, that burns so good. Okay, we're gonna do some pelvic tilts and a couple of stretches and a little breath work to cool down. Cheryl, you were asking laying on your back, the hip bridge. So using a ball, do you mean using like laying on a ball or using a ball between your knees? You could. The band though, you're pushing outwards. So if you have a ball, you'd be squeezing inwards, which is also a good exercise. It will just not target your butt as much. It'll target more of your adductors, your inner thighs. Okay, we're gonna do some pelvic tilts here. If you have any stiffness in your back, great way to loosen it up. So we're revisiting this from our warm up. I love this as a cool down to release any tension you may have in your low back. And I'd like you to start breathing in and out through your nose to slow your heart rate down. Good. Now, if you have a box or a chair or something else, this may come in handy. Unless you're really flexible, you can take your hands to the floor, but otherwise place your hands on a box, a table or something. We're gonna just do this alternating hamstring stretch, bending one knee and straightening the other leg. Okay, and then you can do this one either on a box or on the floor. Just do it facing. We're gonna do a figure 4 stretch. You're gonna cross your foot over your knee. Really nice way to stretch out your glutes, and then you're just gently going to lean forward, gently pushing your knee outwards, and taking some nice deep breaths here. Awesome, Sasha. Thank you for that super. I really appreciate it. Okay, other side. Bring that foot over, gently pressing down outward onto the knee. Please don't skip your cool down. The cool down is what you get to enjoy your body, excuse me, your body feeling warm. Get to kind of show it a little love and appreciation for the workout that you just did. So be sure not to skip your cool down. It's important, helps you recover faster. Okay, and then even if you're not doing the workout, but you're watching this live right now, I invite you to join me for 10 nasal belly breaths. You can do it seated or laying down. Just go ahead and close your eyes. It's a great way to just get more in tune with yourself, release any stress or anxiety. You're just gonna breathe in and out through your nose, inflating the belly as you inhale, deflating the belly as you exhale. Go ahead and begin, nice and slow. And go ahead and slowly open your eyes. Great job to those of you who did the workout and stayed for the cool down, of course. Absolutely, yes, Sasha, that stretch feels really good. Cheryl, you love to do that in the bathroom. Hey, whenever you do it. SK, no, it was not yoga. We're just doing a cool down for a workout. Oh my word, that does not sound good. All right, so I have a few other exciting things to share with you before we end this live today. Number one is that our Black Friday waitlist, my Black Friday waitlist is up for those of you who are interested in my programs and follow along classes. So if you liked this class, if you want to do more follow along classes, specifically with kettlebell training, the best deal of the year is coming on Black Friday for Kettlebell Solo, which is my training membership. So if you want to be updated and get access to the best deal of the year, because we will be doing a deal on social media, like it will be posted on YouTube and Instagram and all that, but the very best deal will actually come the day before Black Friday and only if you're on the wait list. So if you want to join that, I just dropped the link in the comments. And if you are a Kettlebell Solo member, I'm going to be doing a holiday giveaway on social media in December. So starting December 16th, for 12 days, we're going to be doing a giveaway each day with different brands that are sponsoring it, including the chance to win a pro kettlebell. So if you want to have more of a chance of winning, if you're a Kettlebell Solo member, if you join before the giveaway, you're a paying member, not just free trial, okay? You're going to be a paying member. You will get 5-to-1 chance of winning, because for every entry you make, you will get 5 additional, or you will get 5 entries instead of 1 as a Kettlebell Solo member. So that is another reason to join during Black Friday, because you'll have a better chance to win some of the awesome prizes. There's some edible prizes from awesome brands that I align with, as well as other fitness tools. So be sure to sign up. And now we're going to do a little unboxing, because I got a new kettlebell and I want to check it out, but I wanted to do it on the live so you guys could see it. So let me grab it. YouTube punk, if you're still here, you'll be excited about this. This is a Bells of Steel adjustable kettlebell. And I also have, well, I'm going to leave that other box, but I'm going to open this one. I'm going to grab a pair of scissors, and we're going to open this bad boy and check out and see what it looks like. I got this in yesterday, but I saved it for you guys to get to see it. Yes, YouTube punk, that's right. I am a Bells of Steel affiliate, so if you want to get one, the link is in the details. They were kind enough to send me out one, because I have not actually, I don't own any of their kettlebells, but I'm an affiliate and I recommend it. But they were kind enough to send out this kettlebell to me. This might not be a good idea for me to do it on this box. I probably should do it on the ground. It's probably a much better idea. But I'm very excited to try it. As I've told you guys on lives before, I have never owned an adjustable kettlebell. So I'm excited to see what I think, because I just don't know. I've never owned one. Will I use it? Will it just sit there? Will I prefer to use my other kettlebells? I don't know. Only time will tell. Okay. We got the typical styrofoam that most kettlebells come in. And usually the bottom is breaking off because, oh no, it's all staticky. Ooh. Okay, so we got the, I'm assuming this is to adjust it here. So we got that. And there it is. All right. So this is what it looks like, which is quite nice. I'm assuming this is set to 20 kg, because that's what it feels like. It feels like a 20 kg. Good thing I'm warmed up right now. Feels pretty good. You can kind of feel the weight moving around in it, for sure. Oh, you got the Mark Wildman edition. What's the difference? What's the difference between this and the Mark Wildman edition? Okay, so it looks like it's on there pretty good. Like lefty loosey. Okay, there we go. I might have been twisting it the wrong way, guys. My cat has become interested in what's happening over here. She's like, is this for me? Is this a new toy? Look, there's a box. Do you want to go in the box? She is definitely interested in the box right now. Okay, so there's a screw. And there are plates. Okay, and so there's this little thingy in between here. Interesting. So there's like different size plates. I also have more plates. I believe this, I got it's a 12 through 32 kg. Very curious to see how this will go. It's a little bit tricky to get it lined up right in here. There we go. Yeah, so probably not something that you want to adjust for every exercise you're doing, but probably just want to like set to a certain weight for whatever workout you're doing. But good looking bell, feels good. I'm excited to use it. Do you guys have any questions about it? Not that I know that much about it besides what we just saw. Yeah, so it seems like a pretty cool adjustable kettlebell. Like I said, I'm excited to see what I end up using it for and just playing around with it and seeing how it feels. I will let you guys know. And today is Thursday, so if you guys have requests for next week's lives, let me know. Next week is the last week I'm going to be doing of lives until probably mid-December because I'm going to be going on a trip for a few weeks. So 3 more lives next week, and then there's going to be a little hiatus for a few weeks until December. So if you have any specific requests you're dying for me to do before December, then let me know now so we can do it next week. Kettlebell unboxing in every video. I got to get a lot of kettlebells, and I already have a lot. Worst part about moving, if you have a lot of kettlebells, you really have to have a big workout. You're going to move all those kettlebells. You would use the kettlebell for global domination. That's pretty funny. You're welcome, Angelica. I'm glad to hear that it helped. And let me know if you have any other workout requests that you want to see next week. Another live to work full body. Okay, we're gonna put that onto the list. We take requests seriously around here. If you give me an idea, then well, I kind of have to like it too. If I'm not excited about it, then that's going to come across. So I have to also like it. Full body workout. Angelica, do you have a preference if it's a kettlebell workout or body weight workout or dumbbell workout or what kind of workout? I don't know who the lady on Avatar is, but I like the movie Avatar, so I'll take that as a compliment. Oh, I think you mean Sojourner Weaver. Is that who you mean? Angelica Any. Okay, cool. Thank you. Any other requests for next week? Any other questions about, sounds good, Angelica. I like it. Any other questions about my new kettlebell? Feels pretty nice. It feels very similar to Kettlebell Kings. Very similar handle and bell shape. But I like that the logo takes up less space. That's cool. $10,000 push-ups. I don't think that's going to happen. I never want to do 10,000 push-ups in one session. But if you want to do it, then, you know, good on you. You're welcome, Cheryl. I appreciate you watching. And Sasha, I appreciate you being here as well. Thank you so much for your super. Did anybody else do the workout and has any thoughts on it so far? Also, make sure you comment on one of my YouTube videos tomorrow and let me know, or comment back on the replay of this video and let me know if your booty's sore. My friend, you asked thoughts on kettlebell exercises versus barbell. I think both are good. I think you should do the type that you enjoy. I think kettlebells are a little bit more versatile than a barbell. There's more that you can do with them, and you can do it in a smaller space. A barbell, you have to have a certain amount of room or you're liable to like hit something. You got to have the plates and stuff. So it's a bit more of a investment in space. So I personally prefer kettlebells. I do love barbells, but I don't currently have a barbell, don't really have a good space for it. So yeah, both are good. How does bells of steel compare to a regular comp bell size-wise? I think it's very, very similar. I think it's very similar to this King's bell right here. The handle might be a tiny bit wider, but it looks almost identical. It literally looks identical, actually. So it's might look like it's a tiny bit taller, probably because of the what they had to do to get those weights in there. So it might be just a tiny bit taller, but it looks very similar. does feel a little weird though. I don't know if I'm just, feels okay. Maybe it just feels weird on my left. Pretty similar, very similar to kettlebell kings. Cheryl, you said, why do some put the kettlebell in front for a swing, some put it between the feet, which is correct. And yes, Sasha, you said you missed the beginning. This video will be up as a replay. So after it ends, if you go to my channel and you click live, it'll be there as a replay. I don't know if it'll be immediate or if it'll take a little while, like a few minutes or so, but it'll show up there and you can watch it from the very beginning. Cheryl, that's a good question. So I just swung it earlier and it doesn't clank, but I'm not sure if how it will. It's actually pretty minimal. So it doesn't, so far with this weight, it doesn't really clank because there's a screw in there that you can kind of screw up to make sure that the plates are tight. So it doesn't really do any clanking. Cheryl, you were asking about the swing. Are you talking about, you said put it in front of the feet. Are you talking about swinging the bell like in front of your body like this? Or are you talking about this? Are you talking about the difference between those two? Doodleman, you said hit kettlebell sesh. I'm not a fan of hit. I don't do hit. I don't think it's the best way to work out. So probably not going to do that, but kettlebell workouts in general, just not going to be specific to HIIT. Let me know, Cheryl, if you have a clarifying question, if there was another question on that. Otherwise, any other topic suggestions for next week for our last 3 lives before we take a little break and then meet back up in December? Also, the link, if you're interested in checking out the website, the brand for this kettlebell, you can click on the link that's in the details section of this video. I've linked like Bells of Steel in there so you can check it out. So Cheryl, both of those exercises are correct in my opinion. So this is called an A-turn handoff. So I think, Cheryl, you've done some of my kettlebell solo classes on the other YouTube channel. We do a lot of these because it is much easier than a swing, so it is a beginner exercise. A kettlebell swing between the legs is not a beginner exercise because it's very quick and it's tough to learn the technique. So this type of swing is valid, and so is this type of swing. They're just different types of exercises, and they may be more appropriate for certain levels or where you're at in your kettlebell journey. Other suggestions, live topics, or questions? Cheryl, I will probably be a little bit sore. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Ideally, I'm not too sore, so fingers crossed I'm not too sore. The first time I did a similar workout to this, I was pretty sore from it. The second time I did it, not too bad. So hopefully this time I won't be too sore from it. But we'll see. Any other questions or suggestions? All right, that means that I'm choosing the topics. Well, we'll likely do Angelica's request. We'll do a full body workout, and then we'll take a look at some previous requests and make a choice from there. You're welcome, Cheryl. Yeah, if you sign up for the wait list, you'll be able to get in with that Black Friday deal. So check that out. That's the best deal we'll be offering on membership and programs. If you're not ready to join membership, but you want to check out some of my kettlebell programs, also get on that Black Friday wait list because there's going to be a special on programs also. And remember, if you become a member, you'll have more entries into our holiday giveaway, which includes the chance to win a Pro Kettlebell Plus, some little inserts, 1 kg and 2 kg inserts, so it's actually a bit of an adjustable kettlebell too. Thread, I don't think anything will get your glutes like JLo or Ricky Martin because your glutes will never look like someone else's. They will only look like your glutes. Cheryl, yes, I have the ability to block people, but I like to give people a chance. If they give a little bit of a funny or off-color comment and it's not like too inappropriate, then I just leave it and we'll see. If somebody's just right off the bat inappropriate, I block them. Yeah. Left cheek JLo, right cheek Ricky Martin. Does Ricky Martin have a big butt? I don't even know. Of course, everybody knows JLo has a big butt, but. The Split King just asked me, do you like cheese? And I will say, why do you ask? One day I'm just going to do a live where I just stare into the camera and wait and see if people just join the live and I just don't say anything at all. That would be funny. Cheese is good. Yeah, I mean, I can agree with that. I'm a Dutch gal, what can I say? And anybody else have a social experiment they think that I should try on live? You've been having lopsided glutes for a while. Will kettlebells help? I mean, kettlebells won't specifically help with an imbalance. If you just use kettlebells, unfortunately, there's nothing that can just magically fix an imbalance. You probably want to take a look at doing some activation drills for the glute that is smaller, or taking a look at like, is that side working? And looking at maybe what else is going on as far as maybe your hip flexors. Sometimes if you have pain in your hip, it can cause a glute to kind of get inactive and maybe there's a difference in size. If your glutes aren't that, if there's just like a little bit of a difference, it's normal, I think, to have a difference in size from side to side. All of us are imbalanced. Our body is not perfectly balanced, so having a bit of an imbalance is not that bad. It's just if it gets like really, really, really big, it can sometimes be cause for concern or for an injury. Would it be an issue if you ate an 80-pound wheel of cheese? I don't know. You're going to have to answer that question yourself. Yeah, I mean, I think your shoulder's imbalanced. Yeah, I mean, I think most of us have imbalances. It's just if we let the imbalance get too out of control, if you really play to your strengths and don't work on maybe your mobility, activation, or strength on the side that is not as strong, then it can lead to issues. But if there's a bit of an imbalance, it may not be an issue. Awesome, Angelica. I appreciate your feedback. She said, today's workout didn't look like it was hard, but it was absolutely perfect. Anyone can make it harder if they feel like it's okay to do so. Absolutely. Thanks, Elena. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Elena, did you do the workout today? If so, how was it for you? All right, well, it looks like we don't have any other questions and suggestions. I appreciate you guys being here with me this afternoon or evening. And if you have any other suggestions for stuff next week, for your topics next week, let me know on the replay of this video. Leave me a comment. And awesome job if you did today's workout. And thanks for joining, even if you didn't. I will see you guys on Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Topic to be determined, probably on Saturday or Sunday. I'll post the topics for next week under that live section, and you'll be able to hit notify me when live, and then it'll send you like an email or something to let you know when I am going live. So thank you guys, and see you soon.